Anything on in your pockets? Anything on you that's gonna hurt me, poke me, stick me, needles, knives, explosives, guns, anything like that? Walk over here to the back of the car.
No, I didn't do anything wrong.
Stop reaching for stuff. You don't have to push your pocket back in. It's the lowest of the priority grade.
Push your pocket back. Wait, what's this? Oh, you guys can't see it. Uh-oh. Somebody's been very bad.
You owe me one.
Oh no, what's going on here? Did we find a bonus item? Why would you crash out when you're carrying drugs?
How did you even
New drug laws in Kent.
not even I just put this on.
Drug laws just signed into
I
effect.
put this signed into effect yesterday. And they're gonna get her for it today.
Oh my god, I love this. And this is all because you are being an annoying, obnoxious fucking bitch. That's exactly it. Yesterday, bro, you didn't see the new patch notes. You got nerfed.
This arrest took place in Kent, Washington on May 6, 2023. Possession of drugs in the state of Washington was effectively decriminalized ever since 2021, meaning people couldn't be charged for possession of controlled substances in public. However, just 4 days before Kayla's arrest date, an ordinance banning drug possession in the city of Kent was unanimously approved by the city council. So Kayla...
You owe me one.
Wow. Wow, bro. Like, that is...
Kayla could be in very big trouble for having the pills and drug paraphernalia in her possession.
I really just put this on. I swear to God.
Oh, she has a kid.
Why am I doing
Why is it that every single one of these stupid women have kids? It's so annoying. It really is. Like, I don't know. You know what I got a pink lemonade.
Got my eye on someone welcome
I got pink lemonade from the gas station. I like pink lemonade. Because they're from dumpsters. Seems like that. I mean, like, she does have some beer in this.
You're under arrest. Disorderly conduct. And you're under arrest for resisting arrest.
Because you didn't do anything wrong. There's no reason to be arrested right now. Literally, no fucking reason to be arrested. So up on you.
There's no reason. Whoa, what's this?
Everybody needs a
Oh,
hand.
no, not my meth pipe. Oh, no, I didn't do anything. Can't those scare you? Don't worry about it. They'll be gone soon. Yeah, this big drugs doing meth like this. This is a problem that solved itself.
I don't do believe it all. I swear to God. I don't
He
care
stopped
about
them in their
it.
tracks.
I swear to God, my kid's right.
You know the street name for him.
Yes, I do.
I
know.
do.
Yeah, I know what they are. I live in the fucking ghetto. Hello.
You live in the ghetto? No way.
How would you do that?
I have to sweep the underside of your bra. Make sure you don't have anything. Okay, widen your stance for me. See my hand?
I'll get you next time.
Get in the box. Get in the box. It's time for you to go in the
Put
box.
your foot in. We already explained it.
Get in the box. Get in the box. Get in the box. Oh, bonus. Bonus. Oh, wow. Well, think about, I want you guys to understand that we have literally probably spent on this piece of garbage. We've probably spent $1 million in administrative, legal, policing, restitution. We've probably spent $1 million on this piece of garbage. These are the people that I was talking about whenever I said these are the 2%ers. If you just snap every single one of these people out of existence, everybody's lives would instantly become better, and there would be no downsides at all. There would be no disadvantages. There would be no, oh, well, now we don't have. No, it would actually just become a universal positive thing with no downsides whatsoever. If all of these people literally disappeared. They would respawn?
Final 10 seconds.
Well, I could. I'm.
Here, the last spec stuff. Going away.
No, there yet.
anywhere.
Time.
Okay, where is your bike? He has ripped. So I am downwind and that hit hard.
Wow.
That's hot.
It is big king. I will fight release my guy. Even though he's gonna be in the pit.
Actually, dude, the other guy is getting let go.
Another epic victory.
Oh, man. Yeah, he's being annoying, but it's fine.
Down. But we need 16 to see her. We're playing a back things, rep. Let me look at her warnings real quick.
Okay, you have the right to remain silent. Do you understand each of the rights I've explained to you? Do you need me to read the rights again? No? Okay. Do you understand the rights I've explained to you? No answer? Okay. What's that?
I said, yeah.
You do? Okay. Having your rights in mind, do you want to talk to me now?
No.
No? Okay.
Yeah, one question. Why do you really think I deserve to be taken to jail? I've
I think that you... Never mind.
been to jail one time in my fucking life.
Okay,
I've
you're
been
war-
to jail one time. She've already been to jail before.
You'll need a top-notch
Princess say
team to
otherwise.
win this
My
one.
warrants? You're lying. I don't know freaking warrants.
Unless you gave us a bad name, if you give us
I
a
have no
fake name.
what warrant? I swear to God, my kid's life.
give
I
us a
don't.
fake name?
No, okay,
You
Alice.
have,
No.
you have warrants for theft.
No, I don't. For what? What are you talking about? I went to court.
She doesn't even know.
I wanted to burn.
way for the king
Here's what I'm gonna do.
I
I am
don't
gonna
want to
go.
one
I
time.
am gonna go to my car. I'm gonna get my fingerprint scanner.
Please.
If you ended up giving us a
No,
false
it's
name,
my name.
Now you get another charge, right?
if you gave us a false name, then you're gonna get extra charges for.
Okay, that's
Yes.
my name. And I don't have no warrant. How am I allowed to come to court?
I don't have
warrants.
warrants.
That's what we just pulled up on our
How?
computer.
How? But I can't do it.
Something from Federal A and something from Auburn.
Wait.
30 seconds before you
Can
attack.
you tell me
Get
this? I have no knowledge of this at
Go
all.
through that. Go
She
through that
doesn't
just a minute.
even. You know, normal people don't know if they have warrants or not. Normal people, like this, doesn't happen to normal people.
I can handle things.
This
from
happens to 2%ers.
Charles may have chosen you to uphold his
Okay.
She's walking out, she throws her behind her. So I, all right, well, we're gonna actually cut down that.
Battle starts in 5.
Yeah.
I said like 3 times after. Like, that's disorderly conduct. You're under arrest. Stop moving. Don't run. Stop moving. Don't
All you
run.
need to do
And I
is
was like,
capture
hey,
the
if you
mission
start
area.
running,
Got it?
it's going to be more. And then as soon as we put hands on her, she super hard resisting. And then at one point, we go to put her on the ground, and she tucks her head and does a full flip.
Dark Souls?
Hey,
Oh shit!
I'm like, I don't know if that was a fake.
Yeah.
She had a small thin bruise on her head. And she said, "Come on, come on."
What the officers just discussed is that since they haven't yet gotten the legal update for the new city ordinance that was previously mentioned that would make it illegal to possess drugs in public, they cannot charge Kayla with anything related to the drugs or drug paraphernalia they found in her possession. In other words, she got lucky.
I think that it either will go into effect if you apply it live, or you might come back and say that you can't do that. Miss, what's your first name? My body cam's on, so you're not able to record it. My partner said, so you're in custody right now, okay? And I would be willing to chat with you, but because you're in custody, I gotta be That's completely up to you. But if you want to talk, I have to do that. Is that something you want me to do? Okay, sounds good. All right, Kayla, you have the right to remain silent. You understand the rights that I bring to you, Kayla?
Yeah.
What do you want to talk to me about?
I swear to God, I was buying everything. I really didn't think they were talking to me, but I've never stolen from you or anything.
I really didn't think they were talking to me. I've never stuff. This is a new one. We don't hear this a lot. I didn't think the cops meant me whenever they told me to leave. That's crazy. Some assistance, please. You don't. This. Wow.
I was shocked. I was like, you're talking
Playing
to me like
dumb?
that. They're talking
I
like
don't
me.
think she's playing.
I just knocked down the fucking gun. I just did I just control my anger. But I knocked down the fucking and they literally tackled me. Like, just my back, like, how long? Like, me out, I am. Like, for no reason. Like, these dogs, like, I didn't touch nobody, I didn't hurt nobody, I didn't do anything. I just did 2 bucks of stuff. Like, 2 small, tiny little,
Oh boy.
You know the cop, when he said that, he was smiling. You know he was like, I got you. Now I can get you. talk shit. And that, oh boy. He wasn't saying that like, oh boy, you messed up. He was saying like, oh boy, you just made my day.
Tell me what I have I'm in jail one time.
I can look at it, but I don't know. I haven't looked at anything. I'm just here to kind of get the quick version of what happened. So I appreciate you telling me that. But
I probably have a long record of crimes or whatever. Like, I've been in jail one time.
Wait a minute. So she got offended whenever the cop immediately clocked her as having dirty fingerprints because she would probably commit a bunch of crimes. So let me get this straight. The police officer immediately profiled and identified her, and she got mad and started calling him the F word. I can't say it. I'm sorry. The F word because she got clocked instantly.
By the
He
eye of
automatically knew where you
Agamotto!
were, and you got mad about it.
Well, I'm sorry to hear that. We get called here or we get asked by employees to come tell people that they need to leave. Some of the people that you were with were previously trespassed. I don't know if
We
you
should be
have been
allowed to
previously
say it.
trespassed. It sounds like you're
I
saying
should have been
no.
allowed to say it
But
for
as soon as the
June.
business tells us they want this group of people gone, it is completely their right to ask us to do that.
Yeah, I totally understand, but I really didn't stop.
Sure.
So I was wearing a
And then
shirt.
at the point where you realize he's talking to you, you get flustered,
Yeah.
right? Because it's embarrassing. I get
Yeah.
it. The problem with throwing the buckets on the ground out of anger, I get it, is that it's disorderly conduct. And at that point, they do have a legal reason to arrest you. As soon as officers tell you that you're under arrest, even if you think it's bullshit, instead of arguing or
have to
resisting
argue
their
in court.
intent to put you behind your back to put you in handcuffs, you gotta just be compliant. And then you can argue it after the fact. You think it's BS, that's fine. That's fair. That's your right. But if you resist when we're trying to put you in handcuffs, it makes it dangerous for you. It makes it dangerous for us. And unfortunately, that's how it played out. Unfortunately, what happens when people resist, we have to kind of push it through more than just simply try to get your arms behind your back. So that's why they put you on the ground. Okay? In terms of the warrant, I'll go figure out what the warrant is for, and I'd be willing to tell you what those are. I just don't know yet. Okay?
Isn't it crazy how the body cams have dispelled every single lie about the police? Isn't it insane? Like, all of this bullshit, like, oh my god, the police officers are just running around shooting random black people. Like, no, apparently not. Body cameras ended BLM? Yeah, it did.
I'll let you know what the warrants are for, okay?
They're being so reasonable and patient.
Deferred it. Maybe missed the court date or missed something. I don't know. Okay.
And then the other half, she said, I'm not going to make another court date, and it was done. So, why?
For whatever reason, it's in there. And it's your name, it's your middle name, it's your birthday, right? And the name you gave me is...
Another one?
There was one out of Fedway, but I don't think it was really a different middle name unless you gave the officers in Fedway a different name. And I don't need to confirm that right now.
Yeah.
The one's fine, and we have disorderly conduct today, right? So, but here's the thing.
You're already
when
going
you
to
go
the
to
box.
Auburn next, just checking at the court. Like, hey, I got arrested. Or maybe when you go to jail today, maybe they'll just help you figure it
When
out.
you go
and
to
put you in
jail
contact with
today.
the right people, okay?
Will I get arrested, though?
Yes. Hang tight for just a minute.
By
Just
the
go on
eye
through
of
there. I'm emotionally
Agamotto!
damaged now. Kayla, these little things that are like pokies and tools and stuff, they cannot go to the jail with you, so they're just going to get destroyed.
Why?
What's that?
I just didn't imagine.
Where is he? Pretty much what I want to do is give all your stuff to your husband, but I don't know where he's at. Was he the short Hispanic guy or the taller white guy in the gray sweatshirt?
No, here.
Damn. Damn, she's a trailer park bicycle. Everybody gets a chance to ride. How about that? Wow.
What is it, sorry?
Hey, Kayla, do you want your purse to go with him?
An officer finds Kayla's husband to give him her property.
The third guy.
Apparently it's not suspect's father. The husband is passed out inside and he's not waking
Your wife's inside of Home Depot stealing things out of the store. Meanwhile, you're crashed out high in the parking lot. Oh my god, these people are not human. How is this possible? Oh my god. Imagine, dude, you're so crashed out that you can't even see your wife getting arrested.
The planet's surface.
I mean,
Cosmos heals you.
Drug paraphernalia on his lap. He woke up.
oh my god.
Can I open the door and talk to you?
Are you Alex?
Your wife got arrested.
What?
Yeah. These things happen. She wanted us to give you her purse and her cash. She was identified by their store security as somebody who had shoplifted previously, and they wanted her trespass. There's a bullet right here. Any guns in the car?
There's a bullet in the door. It just gets better, doesn't it?
She's under arrest for obstruction.
Oh my
and
god.
found out that she was throwing stuff around the store when she got mad at her, told her she had to leave, and was trespassing. Yeah.
Probably
I am ready to put on a show.
I'll drive for you.
Yeah, I don't know if you smoked or something recently, but I was trying to wake you up for a fact. Oh, yeah. Any questions? You can contact the Penn City Jail and find out how long it's been.
Only 60 seconds left.
An officer noted in the incident report that he suspected that the blue pills that Kayla had on her were laced with fentanyl. The blue pills were destroyed, as well as the glass pipe that was found on Kayla. While searching Kayla's purse, an officer located 6 debit and credit cards with names that were not hers. Kayla informed the officers that she discovered these cards in a storage unit that she bought. The officer confiscated all the cards that didn't have Kayla's name and destroyed them. Kayla was booked into jail for disorderly conduct and resisting and was released almost immediately. However, after the arresting officer spoke with the sergeant, the charges were changed to tampering with property and resisting. She is innocent unless proven guilty in a court of law.
When husband beater shows
You'll
up
need a
at husband's
top-notch
work.
team to win this
All
one.
right. All right, we've got one. Let's do it. We haven't done one of these for a while. It's time.
So where was she hitting you at?
Where did she hit me?
Around the back.
No, I'm saying like face.
No,
neck,
in the chest.
In the chest. You mind if
Actually hit me right here.
mind if I see your?
That doesn't really leave a mark.
Okay.
Yeah.
How long have you been married to her?
7 years.
7 years.
7 years? Oh my god.
And she was drinking.
Jesus.
She wasn't drinking here. I believe she has been drinking.
Okay,
I'm thinking you guys should give her a breathalyzer.
What
Yeah.
was the argument over?
The argument?
We're working on a trial separation
have to be a
and
witch
she
to
just
find
thinks we gotta work about it.
30 seconds before you
The
attack.
arguments
Get
are really
ready.
because she drinks.
Are you working?
The
I did.
multiverse
I
offers
was up there
endless
with 2 employees.
possibilities. It survives this
Yeah, cameras inside, or it wasn't inside. It was on the side.
There's no cameras in the office.
Okay, but it was on the side of the building where she hit
No
you.
cameras in the back.
There she is. Oh, is she trying to run away?
Excuse me, man.
The battle
Mom, I'll talk
starts
to you.
in 5,
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
3, 2,
I just hold tight. Just hold tight for me, okay?
I have friends inside,
Okay.
so I'd rather you talk to them.
But I need to talk to you.
No, it's fine.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
3017 apartment.
He's
3014 apartment.
He's probably immediately calling for back. He can tell already that there's going to be problems.
Talk to them, please.
I'm gonna talk to you. No, just stay here for me, okay?
No, you better
Step over here with me.
Step over here. I'm just trying to get you all separated, okay?
I have friends inside who can attest to everything that he was saying and text. He says, no, please stop. I'm not. Stop what? I'm here to help. You're really good. Oh my God, because I have to turn you said that you're not here to help.
Uh-oh.
He's called Carol. It's not a Her name is Carol.
Uh-oh. They're going to show her hitting him.
We're gonna be out here.
Guaranteed.
In my car. Yes.
What?
What's happening?
Am I crazy? Like, I always have my ID on me all the time. Like, if I walk out of my car, I have my ID on me. Why do so many people not have their ID?
You belong to me!
Like, what's wrong with these people? It's insane.
Why
Yeah.
My husband,
Uh-oh.
no, I don't
I won't
want to
make
tell
the
you
same
what's
mistakes
happening.
again.
Yeah, I wonder why.
I'm not going to.
The
Oh.
officers found themselves caught between a messy trial separation, where the female was
Dude,
claimed.
imagine you have to be the Swiss Army knife for every retard in the entire country. It doesn't matter if it's some crying divorce court, if it's a crackhead, if it's like a child abuse thing, if it's a murder. Like, oh my God. Imagine, like, you just have to deal with everything.
To expose her abusive husband, who himself alleged that his wife was trying to ruin his reputation at his workplace. And in that moment, officers had no way of knowing who was telling the truth.
So they have security.
Came into my work, we started getting
We
aggressive.
are undefeatable!
So we're in the office, and actually onboarding two people. They're upstairs waiting for me. And she started getting aggressive, and then I said, let's talk outside. And when I got outside, she started hitting me.
Right.
And then she got in the car and saw me drinking, so I told you guys and reported that she's been drinking.
She's gonna drive.
She smelled of alcohol, and I haven't seen her drink, but usually she gets arrested when she drinks.
You need to know that he is the most manipulative ever.
Oh.
He's done everything.
Vehicle reached the
Two
checkpoint. Keep
DUIs,
up the momentum.
one race.
Ooh, that's good. 2 DUIs. That's what normal people get. Normal people get DUIs.
August. So she shouldn't be drinking at all.
Yeah.
She's been to Lakeview Rehab Center.
It's like in the middle of the day, too.
She has an IOP.
It's 2 p.m.
Relapse. Maybe like 5 years ago.
She's about to get another one, maybe.
Because y'all going through we're going to do a trial separation, which means we live separate for a few months to see if she can get sober and
Smart.
And how did you guys end up over here when she gets you for her car? I just for her car. But yeah, we started close fist.
Middle of the day is late.
Do you mind? I know this is awkward, but do you mind lifting into that?
She's being abused.
Because he keeps calling DCF and he has no proof.
And now they're going to have the security footage.
Do you know anything about abuse? Or no? Do you not know anything about abuse? Do you not? Okay. You would know that a female hangs on to abuse
For personal
and
choice?
stays in. It is not personal choice.
Well, we're gonna
Thank
find
you.
out when we find the security camera. We're gonna take a look at exactly what happened.
I love
We're
that
gonna
for
figure out
you.
who's lying.
I love that for you.
Great.
So, same thing.
Oh my God.
I want to see the security
I've
footage.
been answering his calls.
Fantastic.
Thank
Keep
you.
doing that.
You don't need to be a smart ass. No, I'm gonna walk in.
The guy says, she says, you don't need to be a smartass. He goes back, you don't need to be a dumbass.
I'm not being held. I'm not being
Oh
held
my
against
God.
my will. Please
Such
stop.
a bitch, I know.
Get that vehicle moving
I will
again!
have her contact you. He is a problem. He has already been reported as a problem. He has actually been arrested for domestic violence on his part, not mine.
Both of them were just throwing allegations around,
They
but
were.
it was only the husband who had shared a clear story. The female was visibly intoxicated, and letting her leave the scene of investigation was not an option to consider.
I am so sorry that this has happened. No, I'm actually gonna walk away.
No, you're not. What you're gonna do is you're gonna put your hands behind
You're not. What? No, I'm not.
your back.
That's right. That's right.
What is
My work here is
Oh,
not done.
I'm not. I'm not.
Oh, dude.
I am not. What are you doing? I am
Get that
not.
vehicle moving again!
We told you what to do, and you did not listen.
What are you doing?
I love the fact, like, some of these cops that just never take even 1% of shit. The moment that she starts being belligerent, it's like you got a drunk bitch just trying to walk away so she can drive off. Yeah, no, bitch. Nope.
I did not. I never once done this.
Uh-huh.
Ever. I said my attorney would step in.
It's not gonna work.
After this.
She's going after, dude.
Let's go. Nothing stops us.
What a fucking legend. He's going to after this.
Please stop calling her at him. It's a she.
Get that vehicle moving again.
Damn. Sorry about that. Man. Fucking base.
I have not done anything wrong. I don't understand.
She was threatening me that she was going to embarrass me, so I asked her to step outside. And when I stepped outside, she got louder and more aggressive. Then she started hitting me, and then she said I was going to call the police. And she got in her car, so I called you guys that she was getting in her car, going to drive away.
This would have went a lot different.
Isn't it crazy how many of them are like this? It's really nuts. Like, whenever you really take a step back and think of how many of them act this way, oh my god. Isn't that scary? Jesus. Hysteria? Yeah, just total hysteria.
I love that you guys are on his side.
Yeah. She's definitely drunk.
Do not make this order.
There's nothing to be afraid of. We're just doing our job.
Why did you do this? Did you do this to him?
I didn't do anything wrong.
No, because he didn't try to run away. He's just being normal.
Unfortunately, there were no cameras covering the area where the alleged assault had happened or any witnesses to question. And unless the wife agreed to provide answers, officers would just be left with the husband's account to rely on.
Can you please?
No.
You say can and
I haven't done anything.
Unfortunately, my camera angle, so it's on the other side of the facility, and it cuts off right at the end of the paved lot, about where that gray storage building is.
Yeah.
So if you guys are looking for
Pick
footage
your
from
hero.
the gravel lot back there, I got that.
I'm not
Okay, let me
judging.
clarify real quick. Yeah, no problem. Well, I'm happy to share it with you guys. We appreciate that.
What about request to consult with your attorney? Do you
Tell me
understand?
what I did.
Do you understand she's right?
Please tell me what I did.
Do you understand?
No, I don't understand them.
Having
Please
these rights
tell
in
me what I
mind,
did.
so you understand what I've explained. Yes or no?
No. Because what did you do?
Dude.
Do you know that DCF has him under investigation?
That has nothing to do with it.
Listen to me.
Do you know that?
Can you listen to me?
And you're not trying to work for me.
I'm
You're
trying to work
for him. He has a lot of
trying to
money.
work
You're
with
not.
you, okay?
He's bribing the police. Of course. Like, this is just, dude.
30
That
seconds
poor
before you
guy.
attack. Get ready.
I mean, really, like, it's just insane.
You're not. Do you know what DCF
She
has
wants his
discovered?
money? I don't know.
Please answer me.
Move your foot.
Please, just answer
Move
me.
your foot.
Move your foot.
Please.
Before you move
I
it further.
just want to go home.
Okay, and I'm trying to
I
work
don't
with
want
you,
to
but
be
you're not.
with him. I don't
You're
want to
being
be with
uncooperative.
him.
You're being uncooperative.
I'm not. I
Okay,
don't
so
want to be
listen,
with him.
The battle starts in 5.
Okay?
Please, I don't want to be with him.
Help me help you.
Well, he's not in the car.
All you need to do is capture the mission
I
area.
can get to that, but I need you to listen to me, okay?
Okay.
So I'm gonna read this again.
To his flock.
Okay?
Christ, like, it is actual adult daycare. This is shocking. How can a person be like this?
You have the right to remain silent.
Oh my God.
You can't issue a court. You have the right to have an attorney with you prior to, during, and after.
I I'm asking for
Mission
help.
area is yours to capture now.
Got him.
You guys co-owners? You guys co-owners? It's under mine. So it's technically their vehicle.
What's that? Sunshine Bliss.
The Cosmos heals.
Ah, you got the wine bottles in the purse, driving around, crashing. Yep. Boxed wine in her purse in the car.
Quantum magic.
Of course.
Leave your tentacles to yourself, Namor.
If that's not enough for all,
Like you said, we're trying to work on technically on 4 ways. So that kind of puts a damper on our investigation as far as what we have right now. We'll get to that.
The 38-year-old female was charged with battery domestic violence, resist officer without violence, and battery on an officer. YouTube thinks you'll love the video on screen. Click to watch now.
God damn. 38? Wait, she was 38? Wait, no way, no way. Oh my god. 38 years old. Really? God damn. How many years until Swamp Hack? Well, she's speedrunning. Yeah, this is impressive. I don't even know what to say. City miles? Oh, you think so? That must be it. Yeah. I mean, oh my fucking god. Pretty bad. And should charge her with endangerment of an animal. Well, apparently, I guess she wasn't drunk if they weren't able to breathalyzer her. I don't know. Too much alcohol? Yeah, my wife is 38, she was 18 compared to this. Yeah, like, what the fuck, man? And she's like, I mean, very clearly this is the kind of person that is, you know, I mean, if you end up in a relationship with a person like this, they will ruin your life and make everything that's good bad. They will turn every average day into a bad day. They'll just cause problems with everything. Yeah, she got reverse plastic surgery. I guess so. It's nuts. And gotta watch another one since you took a day off. Why don't you shut the fuck up? How about that? And Pure Toxic. Yeah, these people will literally ruin your fucking life, man.
Not going anywhere. Control lost.
I spy some bad guys.
When demanding your lawyer doesn't go as planned.
Sometimes you have to.
Your team's capture progress has passed the halfway point.
Damn.
In this BCW video, we're taking a look at an arrest that happened in Bradenton, Florida, when a woman wouldn't leave a Dunkin' drive-thru after being refused service.
A fat woman wouldn't leave the drive-thru at Dunkin' Donuts
Glory is almost yours.
after causing a disturbance. Yeah, that's right. Okay.
Yes, for causing a disturbance.
Okay. I see.
Wait, turn the music down. They just asked you to move. Are you going to move or not? They're refusing you service. You need to leave.
When
okay,
can I...
they're refusing you service. You haven't paid for it, right?
No, but I...
Okay, so you haven't. They're refusing you service? Leave. Okay, they're trespassing you from here, okay? If you don't leave, you're going to be taken to jail. Does that make sense? Okay. So what about the leave part is confusing?
Why are they?
Okay.
The
Give me
multiverse
a driver's
offers
license.
endless
Proof of insurance.
possibilities.
You're impeding traffic.
By impeding traffic, this becomes a traffic stop. So
I love this guy. Literally no nonsense, no bullshit, not putting up with it for 3 seconds.
30 seconds
after getting the
before you
documentation,
attack.
the
Get
officer
ready.
would direct the woman to a nearby parking space.
Pull around right over here, okay?
thought we
And we'll
lost you
conduct
in
the rest of the
commandos
traffic
over
stop
that
there.
area.
Instead of listening, though, she just rolled up her window.
Hello?
You know there's a world
Roll down the window.
in the last millennium.
Hey, so if she keeps doing this and I can't finish the traffic stop, I'll take her into resisting. We'll do that.
The battle starts in 5, 4,
In
3,
1
2,
minute in.
1.
Bro, this guy is
All
fast.
you need to do is capture the
Hey,
mission
so
area.
you're about to go
Got
to
it?
jail for resisting, you understand?
No better way to solve a problem than with a beam of
All
pure
right.
concussive force.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Hostile forces incoming.
Feeling stronger.
And then immediately, okay, there it is. I want my lawyer.
Okay, cool. You can have one. Turn down the music. Okay, are you gonna answer my question?
This is the exact kind of hog that's on Twitter, like gassing up the other hogs on Twitter. This is, you know what I mean? Like, this is exactly what it is.
If your license is valid or not? Or is your address still current on your license? No? What's the new address? You don't know what your new address is. Okay, so
These people are so detached from reality. They are so insanely and completely detached from reality. It's almost shocking to watch them interact with the real world. That's insane. How is this real? Because the thing is that these people, they're mental children. That's the reason why. They're complete mental children.
you're not answering my question.
The officer would go back and run the woman's information, but while he was doing that,
Stay in the car. Stay in the car. Copper. Copper. Cool. You're under arrest.
You captured more than half of the mission area. Keep going.
She thought she was just gonna walk away?
Oh, newsflash, we can. It's called obstruction. So now you're under arrest.
Oh my god.
Look at
This guy, dude, he's so happy. That's the sheriff too. She thinks she's still gonna get a coffee? How? You didn't even pay for it. You think they're gonna bring you your coffee? You didn't even get.
The area's almost yours.
Okay, let's go. Let's go.
Of course.
Now you're going. I know you are.
She really tried to kick the police officer because he. Dude, this is like I can't think of anything that's better. This fat pig is sitting in the Dunkin' Donuts because they won't give her her coffee, and then the police officer tries to get her to leave. She won't leave. They threaten her. She drives away. She's playing rap music, rapping along with it. Tries to run away from the police officer. You can't take my bait. And then immediately now she's getting hogtied. This is all of this happened within less than 3 minutes.
Oh, hold her. I'm gonna get. I got the shackles on the water. You got the shackles. Okay.
Oh my god. You gotta get the extra large ones.
You kick a cop, you go to jail.
Don't get alone. You got to see this. You got things on your phone like that shackles. All right, quiet.
And now she's talking.
I'm gonna help you open your. No, I don't
Come on.
want to get up.
Come on, Porky.
Cross your legs.
Come
Let's
on.
have EMS 51.
The right heroes can make all the
So,
difference.
what hurts?
Did you know today was going to be the day that you killed somebody?
What do you
Unfortunately, it's not.
mean? You're alive.
I hurt all of you.
You're gonna what?
Hurt all of you.
You're gonna hurt all of us?
Why would you say this? Why would you? Why would you do this? Like you're so stupid. What you're now it's like now. Oh my
That's
god.
touching.
That's touching.
Like emotionally, or
Yes.
kind of. I don't think you're really able to right now.
Wait.
I don't think you're able to.
You're gonna hurt all of us.
They'll be coming in 30 seconds. Stay strong.
You're gonna hurt all of us.
No, y'all ain't able to see it. Here, I'll move it up. She's trying to Dark Souls her way out of this.
Magneto
hurt all
raised
of
me
us.
to never stop fighting for what I believe is right. The battle starts in 5, 4,
They see me rolling, hey.
1. You have to stop him from securing the mission area.
Oh my god.
No, don't pull the end of them.
Oh my
Just pull
god.
by the armpit.
Are you
I was just gonna hold it.
Are you in training? Oh my god!
My healing factor will assist you back, please. Somebody assist! Check your six. Much better.
Really? You mean it?
No, I'm so mad. That was the point.
Why are you so mad? Look at that officer. The rapper. Why are you so mad? What's this?
Hey, you take medication?
No!
The absolute chud police force. I love this. Why are you mad? Yeah, do you need your meds?
Are you supposed to take a medication?
I think the answer to that is yes.
While EMS checked the woman, the officer would assess her mental state.
So Vanessa, what day is it?
as fun as pulling a heist.
It's August. I think it's the 15th.
It's okay. Okay, it's Friday. All right, cool. Who's the president? Okay.
That's right, bitch.
Just who gamble with
That's right.
some assistance, please.
How is this guy? Okay. Do you know kind of in general where you are right now? You know what state you're at right now?
You know what?
Okay. So you do know where you are. Okay.
As the officers got ready to transport the woman to jail, she started to complain of a medical issue, so they took her to the hospital instead. Once they got there, though, she became disrespectful with the staff, refusing evaluation and saying she was fine. When the officer tried
Oh my god.
to escort her back outside, she actively
You
resisted.
saw how upset she got whenever they asked her if she needed medication.
You need to stop
and
that
saying she
vehicle
was
in
fine.
its tracks.
When the officer tried to escort her back outside, she actively resisted, dropping her weight, forcing her body back, and trying to stomp his feet. He'd end up having to put her in a shoulder lock to get her to the car.
Stop!
Better stop that vehicle.
Hostiles up front.
Get it in there. Get it in there. Come on. She's trying.
Are you getting all this on camera?
Yep. Start recording.
What are you gonna put on OnlyFans? Fuck out of here. Oh, okay. You know what this reminds me of? The way that they're talking about it. This is like
There's still a chance to stop them.
like a veterinary assistant. Whenever it's like, yeah, we've got a little bit of an aggressive cat here. Okay, so Fluffy doesn't like being touched. It's nervous. Oh, this is like a veterinarian, bro.
Might be a good time to stop
Try
this.
to fight me and the nurse and
I require
well, that's got 2 charges for obstruction.
She was charged with resisting without violence, trespassing, battery on a Leo, and battery on a correctional officer. She'd plead no contest to the charges and be sentenced to 24 months of probation.
Likewise.
She was also ordered to stay away from that Dunkin' location.
Oh, okay. I was gonna think that, oh, they should have put her in jail. But her not being able to go to Dunkin' Donuts, that's probably even worse than jail. Never mind.
never let me get too close.
Okay. And, wow, over a cost. Bro, imagine getting put on probation for 2 years over coffee. Just because you wouldn't leave. That's it.
Plasma?
That's literally all you had to do. That is unbelievable, man. Holy shit. Imagine getting I know. And she's like, did you ever imagine that today was going to be the day that you'd have to kill?
Okay. Cross your leg. Well, let's have EMS with you on some booze.
Is this it?
Okay, so, what hurts?
Did you know today was going to be the day that you killed someone?
Battlefield ready again.
What a retarded bitch.
Gambit got your back.
Holy shit. God damn, one more. Spoil rat. What a. The roll. I'm gonna get the rolling away part again. We're gonna get that.
So long. Ooh-wee.
You're gonna hurt all of us.
I'm not hurting you.
Healing factor can't keep up.
You got away. Back rolling.
No, don't pull.
This is why you don't back roll, guys.
Don't pull the end of the top. Just go by the armpit. I was just gonna hold it.
Oh my god! Mommy, go!
Really? Give me that.
We are undefeatable!
Just the boost out in
Hey, you take medication?
No!
Are you supposed to take a medication?
Now you do the same for me. Beautiful, baby.
We have such a huge problem with these things, man. We really do.
Double down. Gambit got your back. I feel better already.
I promise you guys. I said I would do it.
I'm not good. I'm actually not going to talk to either one of you. I'm just going to leave.
You actually don't have a choice. We will be having a conversation.
Okay, well, I'm going to show you my receipt.
I don't need to see your receipt.
Okay, well, I'm going to refund my money. Because they returned my thing.
What is the problem?
It's bouncing on the golf course. We got a call at about 12 about her out there just on the course, going through guys' games, we can
She's crashing out and she's drunk at noon on the golf course? Damn, bitch! Damn, bitch! Oh
about it.
Ma'am.
Because clearly you don't want to be here, which is I'm okay with that.
Honey,
Don't.
do you think I would be here if I don't want to be here?
I don't know. I need to know why you're here. So that's where we are.
This is about a perspective.
As I told you guys, it's the moment that I hear somebody making the comment about respect, this is somebody that probably needs to be institutionalized. It's like one of those triggers that like the moment, it's like a, you know, like monkey brain, you know?
I'm gonna
You gotta appear dominant.
I just want to know if you remember.
Okay, well that's the thing. So
Are you or not?
I'm about to call my mother and father, and like
You're calling your mom? You're like 40.
Everybody's disrespecting of me, and like that's the thing.
Okay,
Yeah.
right now I'm gonna ask you.
I'm gonna show you. I want a refund for my.
Go ahead and tell me that.
Shield.
You know what?
I'm not.
You can.
You know what? Okay. Stop resisting.
I apologize.
Oh, I'm sorry, Jack. I'm sorry. I bet you are. I bet you are. Yeah, see?
Man, listen, do not fight. Stop fighting. Do not resist, okay?
Now she's so, yeah.
Gotta find that snap before someone gets hurt.
Man, listen, you're
Got it. There it is. There it is. Got one. Okay.
Rise, my friend.
Is this fine with you guys? Yeah. Oh, now you're on the ground. Oh, man.
Beautiful, baby.
We can start crying. Man. Is it funny? Yes. Yes. Yes, it's funny. What do you mean? Of course it's funny. Are you all right? Oh, absolutely.
So, what could have been a simple conversation?
Man.
Us against the world.
Throw her in there.
Put your foot down, stop kicking me. Put your foot down and stop kicking me.
Oh, dude.
Never fall!
Now you're going in the box.
Back up in there.
They're gonna have to pull it back.
Hot and beautiful, baby!
Wait, what? He snuck up on her.
Another epic victory.
Got him. Fucking got him. Yeah. Oh man.
It went from 0 to 100 real quick.
Yeah.
Have you ever had a trespass on your property? After this?
I think I shut up.
Uh-huh.
I just stayed to watch it, man.
The right heroes could make all the difference.
We sure a long way from the Big Easy.
They'll be coming in 30 seconds. Stay strong.
My
You're holding back, Remy. That's not like you at all.
Gambit used to be free as the wind, Scotty. But now he's got something bigger than himself on the line.
I understand. But if you really want to protect Rogue, you don't ease up. You fight harder.
She don't need me to protect her.
The battle starts in
She just
5,
needs me to make it
4,
back home alive.
3, 2, 1. You have to stop them from securing the mission area.
Mama's Rogue, the perfect honey. And this sure ain't it. Just the boost I need. Can't keep this caging down for long. Now you do the same for me. They sure got the numbers on us.
You need to stop that vehicle in its tracks.
Gambit coming back for more.
Better stop that vehicle.
My
My time to shine.
ain't nobody stealing Gambit's chance to win.
Incoming! Unlucky.
Good thing I was here. Found one of their soldiers. That should make a difference.
Don't mess with the amazing Spider-Man! Gambit never falls! Let the devil out! Perfect balance!
Feeling exposed here. Ain't ready for Rogue to be a widow. Not yet.
My
Gambit got your back. Unlucky.
There's still a chance to stop them. Better stop that vehicle.
Just need to block their path. Now you do the same. Right. This is fine. An open hand.
Thanks. He stopped them in their tracks. Help. So cold.
That should make it. Never got your back. Ooh-wee. That hit the spot. Ain't ready for Rogue to be a widow. Not yet.
Let's take a step back.
Don't mess with the amazing Spider-Man!
Here's how you shoot! Ain't ready for Rogue to be a widow. Not yet.
My turn. That's what I need. Sandy needs help.
Unlucky. Need that boost.
Gambit never falls!
Just the boost I need. Found me someone to fight.
Don't you dare let that thing through!
Hey, hit real hard.
My turn.
They hit a checkpoint. Now might be a good time to stop them.
Let the devil out!
Gambit coming back for more.
Better stop that vehicle.
My turn. mess with the amazing Spider-Man! That hit the spot. Let it draw. Enemies completed that. Lucky draw.
You found one of their soldiers.
Double down.
Now you do the same for me, Wee.
Got the kill. Just the boost I need.
You owe me one.
Optic Fury!
Stop them in their tracks.
Double down.
That's what
Disappear! Only 60 seconds left.
Ain't ready for Rogue to be a widow. Not yet.
My turn.
Better stop that vehicle.
That should make a difference. Here they come. No
Shield!
Don't give them another inch. Or else. Down to 30 seconds.
A deadly deal. David never falls.
Final 10 seconds.
Lucky draw. Here's how you
No winner yet. Going to overtime.
don't mess with the amazing Spider-Man.
Another epic victory. Big win. Pick your hero. Or villain. I'm not judging.
Be wary. No timeline exists where Magneto yields. For so long, I fought for mutant kind's future. Our time has finally arrived.
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
What the matter, home? You not liking how Gambit shuffled the deck?
Honestly, I was just expecting the card tricks from Doctor Strange, not you.
This ain't no trick. It's a daily game I play. And if you want, I could deal you in.
Nah, it's cool. I've always been a
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All you need to do is capture the mission area. Got it?
Intruders detected.
A bad guy is a bad guy. No real difference between any of them.
Sector 6! I feel like myself again.
I'm hit! Cover me!
We've got a shooter!
Looks like the mission area is yours to capture now. The mission area is yours.
Full potential! You are under my protection. Insignificant mass. Much better. You cannot hurt me.
Bogey's incoming.
Taking charge.
That's why you're the one in charge, right?
Get down, sniper.
You've captured more than half of the mission area. Keep going.
I feel like myself again. You are under my protection.
Okay, let's try it.
What are you aiming at? Your powers are mine!
I am ready to put on a show.
Knew I saw trouble.
You are under my protection. A little protection goes a long way. Till next time.
No winner yet. Going to overtime.
You get a weapon! You get a weapon! You get a weapon!
Control lost.
I'm opening a portal.
Come closer! I can heal you!
A shortcut through space. Good medicine.
You are nothing. Release! I am ready to put on a show.
Got my eye on some of the local guests.
Castle went down fighting.
You are under my protection.
Your team's capture progress has passed the halfway point. No winner yet. Going to overtime.
You shall not be harmed. I am not the man I used to be. I have found a greater cause.
Before you attack, get ready.
I
spotted 3 hostiles running recon. Move fast, Castle.
You're not gonna whine about my methods.
I account for your inability to follow orders. A calculated risk.
Then consider this another failed performance review, Director.
Baldur's safety to a pretty extreme degree, even after all these years. Now you might be saying to yourself, well, she's his mother. Of course she's obsessed with her child's safety. But that spell she cast on him is really extreme. It's the real-life equivalent of locking your son in a bubble against his will to make sure he can never be hurt. That would be a crazy thing to do. Part of being a parent also involves, when your kids grow up, allowing them to journey out into the world on their own, however dangerous it might be, and respect them enough as individuals to take their own risks. Freya is psychologically incapable of doing that. The idea of her son's death is so terrifying for her that she goes to the most extreme lengths possible to keep him safe. To see the first real hint of that darkness in Freya, let's watch this clip.
Where did you get these? The arrows. Give them to me, now.
Delicious as well.
These arrows are dangerous. And wicked. You find any more, you destroy them, understand? Do you understand? Say it!
I understand. If I see them, I'll destroy them.
It's all I ask. Please, take my arrows in their place. I have no need for them anymore. You are nothing!
What's interesting here is that Baldur's invulnerability has one weakness, mistletoe. If he is struck by mistletoe, his invulnerability will vanish and he will be able to die again. Atreus has been gifted mistletoe arrows, and when Freya sees them, she freaks the freak out. She has a serious overreaction. You can see it in both Kratos and Atreus' reactions that they're like, whoa, this lady is crazy. This is the first time you see that darkness within Freya. There's an emotional instability within her, even mental instability, and it is pretty dramatic. How do we explain this? How do we explain why Freya, who seems otherwise so well put together, becomes sort of hysterical when confronted with anything that might have a chance of threatening Baldur's safety? I think there are two explanations. First of all, Freya isn't as put together as she seems. She has been deeply wounded by all of the terrible things that have happened to her, all the loss, all the loneliness. She's just really good at hiding, at putting on an appearance of health and normalcy. To see the second reason, we're going to watch another clip. This is from much later in the game, when Atreus has fallen ill, and Freya and Kratos are discussing how Kratos needs to spare Freya the truth about his youth. And here Freya is going to reveal the history of her own relationship with her son.
I can break the fever, but to heal... Yes.
It is not so simple.
Help me prop him up.
Another epic victory! Big win!
Did I tell you that I have a son, too? It's been... forever since I last saw him. At his birth, the runes foretold a needless death. The babe in my arms was so... small. So...
Socialism isn't great in any circumstance, but the ideas that he has have to be funded by somebody.
Right, socialism has to be funded, but the problem for New York is it's running out of funding, which is no fun for a socialist mayor with big plans to remake the city in the image of Karl Marx. Those plans are falling apart, just like New York's rotting public transit and decaying housing supply. But if you think that's bad, get ready, because things are about to get even worse.
It's confiscating wealth, not because we want to make anybody's life better, but purely out of resentment, out of an attack on the people who have that wealth to begin with. It really is something we haven't seen in the United States of America.
We balanced the budget without slashing the services that New Yorkers rely on, the cultural institutions and public transportation that connect people to the city and to one another. And we raised taxes on the wealthiest New Yorkers.
I don't want to live in a city where I actually believe that it's too difficult to actually have my property value appreciate like it does in places like Florida. So over time, you're going to really ruin these commercial and residential real estate values.
Finally, Mamdani also backed off a potential expansion of the NYPD. It was a campaign promise some thought he may not keep.
Commissioner Tisch and I were able to identify ways to keep the NYPD headcount at the originally authorized 35,000 while also meeting all of our crime-fighting needs.
In addition to the bad policies and the ideas that are being floated that have failed across the world, there's also this rising anti-Americanism. I forgot to get napkins, so I just wiped my hand on the American flag behind me.
So the mayor says the city's not going bankrupt anytime soon, but they're spending more money than ever before. And what nobody's talking about is you don't do stuff like this, spending everything as fast as you can if your goal isn't to maximize a tiny short-term political gain at the expense of the city's long-term future, which is exactly what's happening, because the only way communism can envelop a society and transform it is if it breaks down the door and takes no prisoners, because once you start stealing from your own population in order to hand out freebies to everyone, things start to break down, which means the socialists have to steal fast enough to stay slightly ahead of their own failures, which has New York on the road to ruin. And I'm seeing article after article saying we're on the edge of a disaster, we're getting very close, everyone's about to pull the plug, but the truth is, a lot of people already have. With CEOs shipping jobs out of the New York area at record rates, while investors dump their apartment portfolios for just pennies on the dollar, because that's all they think they can get, revealing that those with the ability to create anything see no reason at all to do something like that in New York. And that brings us to the real reason New York is in trouble. If you're going to jack up taxes and fees on anybody who does anything here, all you're going to do is make life worse for the city's middle class. And without them, the city itself is doomed. Now that might shock you because the socialists are claiming they don't want to do anything that's going to negatively affect the middle class. But freezing rents, raising taxes, threatening to raise property taxes, taxing companies for having too many employees. All these things do is translate into higher costs for people who shop at the grocery store and for people who want to rent an apartment, while their paychecks shrink as the companies who hire them have no choice but to give some of their money to the communists. And with that being the boots on the ground reality of what's happening in the capital of capitalism because of socialism, there's only one course of action.
Socialism isn't great in any circumstance, but the ideas that he has have to be funded by somebody. That wealth has to be created. I don't see people running that in New York. And much like you, I'm a Florida resident, but I also happen to have a house here. So I'm waiting for my notification on August 30th or whenever it's supposed to come about the tax. And my house is up for sale. I don't want to live in a city where I actually believe that it's too difficult to actually have my property value appreciate like it does in places like Florida.
Right, so the mayor's gone out of his way to stack his administration and his team with people who don't think anyone should be earning anything from their private property. They don't even like the idea of private property. They want it gone. And this is how they're gonna do it. They're gonna declare war on anybody who owns anything that makes money, which is why landlords are so high up on the chart as far as enemies of socialists go. And what does this do? This just destroys the lives of average people who want to live in an apartment that's well maintained and want choices. You see people stop building apartments once the government threatens to take them away, which is what we're seeing right now, leaving renters with very few options and very high prices. And you know something? Earlier this year, the mayor threatened to raise taxes on homeowners, and he even said himself, this is going to affect people in the middle class. He said, I don't want to do it. but I might have to if the governor of the state doesn't give me more money for my budget. Well, that was the first thing he did, which is causing some of the richest people in the world to get out of New York City real estate altogether. And when the whales jump ship, the whole ship implodes. But the mayor says this is all fake news. Why?
Throughout this process, I've been reminded of the words of the Austrian economist, Friedrich Hayek. If socialists understood economics, they wouldn't be socialists. These past months have shown us anything. It is that socialists not only understand economics, just as well as the capitalists who came before, but that we can solve their years of mismanagement through an embrace of our principles. There is nothing fiscally responsible about balancing the budget on the backs of workers.
So the mayor's out there saying that he understands the economy and he understands how things work just as well as the capitalists. That's why it's okay to be a socialist, because we're responsible too. And here we are with a balanced budget. And a balanced budget is proof of responsibility, right?
You show me a clip like that, Stuart, my blood starts to boil. Didn't he just take money from the state? Anybody can balance a budget and do that. If I owe $12 million and I go to somebody else and I say, hey, give me $12 million and let me kick this down the can for the next guy's problems, I don't know if that's solving anything. This guy's unbelievable.
So a balanced budget isn't proof of responsibility. All it is proof that your expenses equal your income, and the income gap was filled in with other people's money. All this is proof of socialists being responsible, yes, to the viewpoints in the Communist Manifesto, which is guiding all of their decisions right now, whether they know it or not, because these people do not believe in private property. They do not believe in you earning a living unless it is they who hand you that living and you owe them. And ask yourself this, would anybody who understands economics brag about passing something like this?
Mayor Zohran Mamdani and City Council Speaker Julie Menin shook hands in the age-old New York City tradition of agreeing on a budget. The key breakthrough is the mayor and the City Council settling a lawsuit over the city's ballooning $1.8 billion rental assistance program. In the end, the program to subsidize the costly rental market will be reformed to grow in a more manageable way, with 30,000 additional New Yorkers getting into the program this coming year.
By expanding rental assistance and creating a new $175 million housing voucher program for New Yorkers in need.
But nope.
Wait a second. The mayor didn't expand housing assistance. We just heard housing assistance was so out of control. The voucher program that subsidized the cost of people's $5,000 rents was growing exponentially, and they had to cut people off while creating some other sort of program that has a big number attached to it, but isn't going to help people the same way this one was. And all this proves is nobody running the madhouse that is New York City understands how the economy actually works, because we had the mayor saying, I don't want to do this housing assistance program, and then we had other people, these progressives, saying, oh, we should do this housing assistance program. Meanwhile, both groups want more government involvement with housing. The only problem here is the housing assistance program was feeding city money directly into the pockets of landlords, offering market-rate apartments. And if you think a communist mayor wants private landlords getting his money, you got another thing coming. But the problem is none of these options revolve around the idea of giving people choices and letting people do things on their own. You see, if you would just allow people to build apartments in New York, you would lower the cost of apartments because there would be more apartments. But since we're not going to do that, people have to beg for handouts. And one way or another, it sounds like they're going to get them from other people's money. Apparently running out so quickly, they gotta cancel these programs when they start skyrocketing.
Other top-line items in the budget include millions for the expansion of fares, which chops the $3 subway and bus fare in half for many low-income New Yorkers.
This budget is a win for New Yorkers who can now travel to work without worrying about the cost.
Though the mayor insists he'll continue to push to make all buses free.
Oh, thank God.
Finally, Mamdani also backed off a potential expansion of the NYPD. It was a campaign promise some thought he may not keep.
Oh, don't worry about that. How on earth could a socialist mayor that said he wants to defund the police fail to keep a campaign promise that said he's going to do that while passing the biggest budget in New York City history. The city just decided it's going to spend more money than it's ever spent before, and there is zero money for new police. And guess what? 35,000 officers we have now. That might sound like a lot, but it's way under the number of officers we had back in 2000 when the city's population was much smaller. So what's happening here is our population is growing, and the number of police we have is shrinking, and we've decriminalized bad behavior all across the board. Crime is going through the roof. And that's the system. The system here is that criminals are protected. The leaders in communism are protected. It's the little guy who has to suffer with these policies. It's the little guy that has to go to the grocery store and wonder why his groceries cost more because the grocery store just got hit with higher taxes and just got hit with extra fees for things like water that come in from the city and help the place run. And then he's got to wonder why his paycheck gets smaller because the government's stealing from his employer as well, and the employer has to earn a profit. But you see, all we're doing here is punishing people that are doing anything outside of socialism. You see, the only way you're supposed to get ahead in socialism is with the help of it. If you're over here with your own business, with your own apartment building, doing your own thing, you don't need them, they don't need that.
Donnie has asked folks to set their ACs to just 78 degrees. He says that will help stabilize the grid. It seems defeatist, though, right? And not unlike the infamous Jimmy Carter fireside chat when he wore that sweater. Leading by example, President Carter wore that sweater and he implored folks to regulate their thermostats. Remember this?
Oh, yeah.
All of us must learn to waste less energy. Simply by keeping our thermostats, for instance, at 65 degrees in the daytime and 55 degrees at night, we could save half the current shortage of natural gas.
Oh, yeah. Well, you know, the only problem with this is the communists, or the people who are actually communists but just don't know it yet because they call themselves Democrats. They've got this idea that there needs to be some rule that applies to everybody out there except for them. Here's somebody with a heat detector which says the temperatures in City Hall are 61 degrees. Look at the size of that room right there. That's like 1,000 New York City apartment bedrooms worth of AC just being wasted in a government building. So the government sets these rules. They don't have to abide by them, but you better abide by them. You better put your AC at 78 and listen to how the mayor said that businesses needed to do this and pay close attention.
Last week, I signed an executive order focused on protecting workers from the hazards of heat. Our administration is hard at work, developing guidelines that will keep workers safe. While we finalize these guidelines, I want to urge all employers in New York City to develop those plans to protect their employees. It is not enough to say that they can take breaks when their paycheck is on the line. Workers cannot cool down when they have quotas to meet. They cannot go into a cooling center when they are on the clock. Please make a point of ensuring that your employees know their rights and that they will not face consequences for staying sick. And to every business owner, please set your thermostats to 78 degrees to alleviate the stress on our power.
So the mayor says businesses need to stop abusing their employees. Businesses need to respect their employees because obviously they don't do that or he wouldn't have to say it. Businesses need to stop telling people they have quotas. Businesses need to stop doing this. Businesses need to stop doing that. And they need to make it so hot in their business nobody wants to work there anyways. I mean, this is crazy. That entire statement was loaded with attacks on the people who create jobs and sustain themselves and lift people up out of poverty by giving them an opportunity. But nope, not good enough for the mayor who wants everything at 78 degrees except the government's own building.
But his speeches, the Malaise speech, this speech, they were always down. They were always like, you know what, do this, but never attack the issues, never fix the problem, and helped usher in Ronald Reagan in a long period of prosperity. But here we are again, and I'll start with you. You know, listen, fix your AC, but that's it. And I know what's going to really listen to that, I think.
No, and the thing is only people in communist countries listen to the government on how to set their thermostat. I lived in Beijing, and they would say, keep your thermostat at this level, and everyone would follow instructions. So Mamdani is doing exactly what they're doing in China. And President Trump is completely offset with his energy policies, and we're not going to turn down the thermostat. I want it at 68.
This is something, you know, and it's...
Okay, so here's the other thing nobody's talking about. New York City, it's experiencing a quote-unquote heat wave, right? Central Park, it's 100 degrees. Now, if you live in America and you don't live in the freezing cold Northeast, 100 degrees is normal. that happens. There's parts of the country that get 90, 100 degrees all the time. The entire state of Florida has all their ACs running 24/7 in every single building, and nobody's telling people in Florida to turn down their thermostat. Nobody, so the idea that we have a power grid in New York that can't handle basic weather patterns that are not somehow bizarre to America, that's another issue. And it has to do with this marriage between communism and these whacked out green energy plans that caused New York to shut down all of its power plants, which is why the grid is working so hard. Oh, it's working so hard. Well, it wouldn't have to work so hard if you would just keep your power plants open, but no, they don't want to do that. And look at this. New York is actually importing electricity from Canada. And there's a power plant in Quebec that apparently went down. It was providing hydropower to New York City, and now it's not working. And New York City is like, well, now we gotta use all of our power from fossil fuels, and now the grid's working too hard. And that's why they shut off power to parts of the Bronx. On the hottest day out there, they just shut the electricity off. So now people in the Bronx, they can't even have their AC at 78 because there's no power in their home. And the mayor, he's got the buildings at City Hall, 61 degrees. Maybe if you live in the Bronx, you should go live in City Hall where it's 61 degrees, where they're not gonna shut off the power because they can run the utilities at full tilt there and they're paying for it with everybody else's money. Doesn't matter that they're paying the highest electricity rates in the whole country. They got everybody else's money for that. What do you think about this disaster the city's walking into? Is it gonna get better? Is it gonna get not better? Let me know. See you next video. New York's rents are now frozen, and here's what happens next.
He made a campaign promise, and he delivered. Here's what worries me. When you freeze rent, you don't freeze anything else.
Oh, yeah?
You don't freeze everything else, that's for sure. You don't freeze insurance, you don't freeze water bills, you don't freeze labor costs, you don't freeze the price of replacing a boiler, fixing a roof, or repairing an elevator, and you definitely don't freeze property taxes. And those bills keep going up. So what happens? Well, for a lot of small landlords, not giant corporations, but the immigrant family that owns a 6-family building or the retired couple that owns an apartment house, they have to make impossible choices.
Oh, like what?
Do they postpone repairs? Do they leave apartments vacant because they can't afford to renovate them? Or do they sell? Eventually,
who would buy?
Fewer apartments are available. And when supply goes down, guess what happens? Market rate rents go up.
Oh, so rents are gonna go up. And the city itself owns a building where Mayor Mamdani's the landlord. Get out again!
The New York Knicks came back from a 30-point deficit in the finals, which is interesting because that's the exact percentage the mayor of New York City is raising the rents on the residents of these buildings behind us. So what's going on? This is Tracy Towers in the Bronx. It's an 871-unit Mitchell-Lama project built with the help of government to provide affordable middle-class housing. And when I say help, I mean a lot of help in the form of tax. HPD gave these buildings $148 million loan back in 2016. That's $170,000 per apartment in debt. Current rents in Tracy Towers don't cover the loan payments and the operating costs.
You can't afford it.
Each apartment is losing about $100 a month. The math doesn't work, the Mamdani administration is raising rents.
I thought we were freezing rents. Well, we are, just on apartments owned by those greedy capitalists. When the socialists own the apartment, go ahead and jack it up because we have to. We're not greedy. Oh, no. But it gets worse.
Let's compare Tracy Towers with this building right here. The rents are about the same. The debt here is far less, but the property taxes are so high, the apartments here also lose about $100 a month. The math doesn't work on both buildings, but the mayor is going to freeze the rent on this privately owned building and raise the rent on this building that the government controls. And if this privately owned building goes bankrupt and the government takes it over and the math doesn't work, guess what they're going to do? Raise the rent.
Oh, so what this reveals is that we've got a scheme going on here in New York to make everybody poor and confiscate all the private property at the exact same time. Things will not get more affordable here at all. And that's not a campaign promise. That's a nightmare.
Ironically, a policy that's supposed to lower housing costs can actually make it harder for the next generation of New Yorkers to find an affordable
Because there won't be any.
Economists have repeatedly warned that rent freezes can reduce housing supply and discourage investment in rental housing. Here's another item. Nearly a third of rent-stabilized apartments are occupied by households making over $100,000 a year.
Yeah, they don't need it.
This isn't really targeting help for struggling families. It's a benefit attached to the apartment, not the person.
And what that means is that this whole scheme to freeze rents basically bought 2 million votes for the mayor of New York and the socialists that they can now do whatever they want with. It's pretty hard to vote against a politician that's paying you to stay in your own home, isn't it?
Meanwhile, the young couple looking for their first apartment, the teacher